You know, the oldest known person in the world recently died at age 117. She was reported to be quite healthy right up to the day of her death, and scientists are searching for lessons as to how she was able to live long and hopes to find answers that could really benefit the rest of us. Our medical expert, Dr. David Winter of Baylor Scott & White, is joining us now to discuss. Dr. Winter, thanks for being with us.
Good to be with you, Morgan.
All right, I want to get right into this. You know, this is such a phenomenal situation. Are there any clues as to why this woman was able to live so long, and not just so long, but also so well?
Yeah, she was very kind to let her doctors study her in her later years. She gave samples of blood, urine, saliva, even stool samples. And the thing that stood out the most to the doctors was her genes, her chromosomes. She had very, very healthy genes. Now, she also ate well. Mediterranean diet, basically, but also yogurt 3 times a day. She was really proud of that yogurt.
All right, I want to stay here in the diet space. I know this can sometimes be the more tough option for folks, but you said the Mediterranean diet, and you said yogurt multiple times a day. What are some of the other things, I mean, if any takeaways that we can have diet-wise for wanting to live long and well as well?
Yeah, the big question is about this yogurt. She actually says when she ate the yogurt, it gave her energy and strength. And we know that she had the non-fat yogurt and the yogurt with no added sugar, just a basic yogurt. And she had said 3 times a day she ate that. Well, we know the yogurt has a lot of good healthy bacteria in it. And when they studied her stool samples, her intestines were full of these very healthy bacteria that actually fight inflammation. And scientists think that may have been part of the reason she was so healthy. More studies for sure are going to be with yogurt coming up to see what really is going on with that.
And in addition to diet, what are some of the other factors that scientists are seeing could have contributed to her longevity?
Yeah, she was a very healthy lady. She never used tobacco. She never drank alcohol. She walked every day for exercise. She had great sleep habits. And she was a real social person. She played the piano to stimulate her brain. She was out with family and friends a lot. All those things we think made a difference. They all added up.
And I guess before we let you go, you know, what messages do you derive from this 117-year-old woman? I mean, you've already given us so many good tips, but what are just some of the other things that we can take with us from her life and the lessons learned from her life?
Yeah, let me first dispel the myth of this guy back in the 90s who said, he was in his 90s, and he said he attributed his longevity to cigarettes and whiskey. Well, no, that guy was lucky. He was old and he was just lucky. What she did actually works. You need to take care of yourself. Eat right. Mediterranean diet is great. Maybe yogurt, more studies come about that. Regular exercise, stimulating your brain, all those things can make a difference. Also, by the way, it does help to have very good genes. That's just good luck.
Gotcha. So just to clarify, the cigarette and whiskey thing is not a thing. It's not a thing for longevity.
No, don't be doing that.
Dr. Winter, thank you so much for your time.
Good to be with you. Thank you, Morgan.